What's up? Oh my god, what is going on here? Okay, whatever. That's with that later.
The AAA video game bubble has burst. I don't think this is true entirely, but I know why they're saying it. Here we go, let's watch it. The video game industry is currently in the thralls of a paradox. For players, it could be argued we're in one of the greatest times for gaming. I agree. There's incredible breadth of choice across consoles, handhelds, and PCs made ever more accessible through gaming subscription services like Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. But from an industry perspective, things could not be more dire. More and more studios seem to be closing, original IPs are being scrapped mid-development.
I mean, like, this is... the thing is that... I mean, Ghost Salt, why didn't they not? They really should have just made that go. Damn. That's what the fuck.
What's going on with my freaking channel?
I think it's because the studios were overhiring. They have a bunch of people in there. Like, this is a big problem that I think a lot of people in corporate have. Is that they just bring in more and more people. Just more and more people. And eventually you have like such a large component of the actual of the company that doesn't actually contribute to the product. Like, they're not doing anything for the product, they're not improving the product, they're not making it better, they're not even helping the product, they're just there. IPs are being scrapped mid-development, and vast legions of game developers, programmers, artists, and animators have been cut loose. But it's
like, I mean, look, can't we just talk about the fact, like, who the fuck wants to do this?
What is this, like, in between, like, a Pride rally, Burning Man, and Mad Max? What the fuck is this? Like, what kind of stuff? It doesn't make any sense. It's weird. Yeah, who does this? Animators have been cut loose. To put it simply, the AAA video game bubble has finally burst. Across the past 2 years, over 23,000 jobs, staggering 6,000 in January 2024 alone. Over 30 video game development studios have ceased operations. Arcade Austin, Volition, and most recently Firewalk Studio. You want to know what they all have in common? Is that they're Western development studios. Capcom is hiring people, and From Software increased their wages. The problem is that AAA Western gaming studios are infested with like 3 or 4 different types of rot that they seemingly can't get rid of, and it's killing their games. The fact is that Monster Hunter is going to be a AAA game, and it's going to be massively fucking successful. Path of Exile 2 is a AA game that is better than basically any AAA game. Let's be real, like, it is Western American, especially American, and a lot of European game developers. They are the ones that have no fucking idea what they're doing. That's the real problem. What's worse is this trend only shows signs of continuing rather than diminishing. So how did we get here? Well, some analysts have concluded these closures and redundancies are a necessary remedy to companies having overextended themselves in response to inflated demand in the market during the COVID-19 pandemic. While that's undeniably a factor, that's just one of many issues that have been gestating for years within the AAA project bubble. Just 5 years ago, AAA projects' average budget ranged from $50 to $150 million. Today, the minimum average is $200 million. Jesus. Call of Duty's new benchmark. So more than doubled or quadrupled in 5 years. where's that money going? $100 million. Admitting to the Competition and Market Authority's report on AAA development.
And also, like, here's another thing. I'm gonna just say it. Like, you know who plays games like this? Guys play games like this. They do. Girls don't play games like this. Some do, sure. But this is mainly a guy game. And you need to stop putting girl boss characters in games that are made for men. Because there's a big difference. There are games that are made for men and games that are made for women. Every other form of media has this and acknowledges it. But somehow in video gaming, we have to pretend like it's not real. It is obviously fucking real. So they keep making content for, quote, everybody. And nobody wants it. Girl Bros, yeah, it's ridiculous. Girl Boss is fine if it's demonstrated. Well, yeah, but the Resident Evil lady, like that Jesus talking about, she was really hot. That's the main thing. And also, she was like the villain, and like it wasn't even you. Wasn't it Stellar Blade? Yeah, Stellar Blade character's really hot. Like, Stellar Blade is a game that's made to appeal to men. The people that made Stellar Blade made that game, and their target audience were men. Yeah, some girls play Stellar Blade and they like Stellar Blade, but it's a guy game. For sure. Gooners, yeah, absolutely. And this is part of the rot that AAA, like Western AAA studios have. Is that they do stuff like this. No, like, this is like, what the fuck? Authority's report, it now takes the efforts of 1.5 studios just to complete the annual Call of Duty title. But it's far from just Call of Duty facing balloon costs. In the same CMA report, an anonymous publisher admits that development costs for one of its franchises reached $660 million, with $550 million of marketing costs on top, which makes it a $1.2 billion game. Wow. To put that in perspective, Minecraft was the best-selling video game of all time, only broke $3 billion last year, and keep in mind, that's what it made since it launched way back in 2011. Yeah. The realities of these budgets mean entire publishing houses are massively fair. I could see that data being not completely relevant because of how much merchandise and media that exists that uses the Minecraft IP. You know, it's like, you know, the whole George Lucas, why is he the richest director, right? But I don't know. They overstretched and are now desperately facing the consequences. If their developers' huge projects don't make money immediately, they gotta go. Sega's sci-fi shooter super game Hyenas was in development at Creative Assembly for 7 years, and just as it was publicly playable, this is again, like, I have to say, like, I mean, stop making characters with ugly female. Like, if you make a game with an ugly female character, I will automatically assume your game is garbage, because nobody wants that. Women don't want that, and men don't want that. Straight up. Like, I don't even understand how this is even a conversation. First time via alpha testing, it was promptly canceled. The reason? Sega preemptively did its money back. Blizzard's survival project Odyssey had a similar trajectory. Odyssey would have... bro.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's
This is the most retarded, cringe, millennial shit I've ever seen. This is so obnoxious and weird. Like, really? Like, I mean, what the fuck is this? It's a children's game? I guess so. It's also just ugly? Yeah, it's just so weird. Couldn't make its money back. Blizzard's survival project Odyssey had a similar trajectory. Odyssey would have been the studio's first new IP in 8 years, and given the market's love for games like Minecraft and Rust, such a gaming titan should have undoubtedly made waves with this project. When Microsoft acquired Activision Blizzard, though, the project was swiftly killed with little reason publicly given beyond inconveniences in switching engines to increase player count on the server. Guys, Overwatch 2 is a joke. Heroes of the Storm was a joke. Diablo 4 was a joke. You really think this game was good? Like, I mean, why would anybody think this game was good? I mean, really? Like, why are we assuming that it was this great game? HOTS was fun? No, it wasn't. If it was fun, more people would have played it.
Guys, I understand it's popular to say, like, oh, I like this game that's not popular anymore. No, there's a reason why they stopped playing. They stopped promoting it because nobody played the game because it wasn't fun.
These examples of the current AAA publishing cull reflect a deep-rooted fear to engage with anything new and original. Publishers, perhaps more risk-averse than ever, to stray out of their established IP safety bars. But even well-known IP that could be worth millions in sales and revenue is being left to rot. Despite owning infamous Jak and Daxter,
Please say Killzone.
Killzone, Resistance.
Yes! So fucking true. I know!
And Sly Cooper, to name a few entries in PlayStation's sprawling dormant library, Sony CFO Hiroki Totoki recently claimed the company lacks enough original IP to consolidate itself as a true gaming powerhouse.
Yeah! It's fucking so stupid. This is the second game I had this one.
Damn, my game just glitched, guys. I'm gonna have to restart the stream.
What Totoki may mean is that Sony's older catalog of library IP does not fit the mold of what every publisher has been mindlessly chasing for the better part of
See, like, Killzone should be the American version of Stalker. It should be like in between